Today, we have a review of the LAINKEEN Quick Connection Fuel Injection Pressure Tester Kit 0 to 140 PSI. I will walk through setup, real-world use, and where it falls short. I can't show live footage of the kit this time, so you'll see a clean screencast walkthrough with everything that matters. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. Let's start with what you get. A compact analog gauge marked in PSI and bar, a set of quick connect hoses, and multiple adapters for common gasoline fuel rails. The case is light and easy to store. Latches are basic but hold. Foam keeps parts from nattling. The quick connect makes life easier on rails with Schrader-style service ports. Threaded adapters cover the usual suspects.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
If your car uses an uncommon fitting, you may still need a separate adapter. Build quality is decent for the price. The gauge lens is clear, the face is readable, and the needle settles without jitter if you purge air first. The rubber cover gives it some protection if it bumps around on the bench. Hoses are flexible enough to route around intake plumbing without kinking, but I avoid twisting them under tension. The bleed valve is small and does the job. Close it gently to avoid chewing the seat. Setup is simple. With the engine off and cool, relieve residual fuel pressure safely. Attach the right adapter to the rail. Snug, don't over-torque. Connect the hose to the gauge, then crack the bleed to push air out until fuel reaches the valve and close it. That step matters. Air in the line will give you misleading readings and a jumpy needle. For a cranking test, disable ignition or fuel and watch how quickly the needle climbs. Slow rise hints at a weak pump or a restriction. For a running pressure test, compare the reading at idle and under snap throttle. Stable pressure within your spec usually means pump and regulator are healthy. If pressure sags hard on throttle, check the filter, pump voltage, or a tired pump. If it's high at idle and won't drop, suspect a stuck regulator or a pinched return. The kit works for leak down checks too. Shut the engine off and watch how fast the needle falls. A rapid drop can point to a leaking injector, a check valve in the pump, or a regulator that won't seal. Use clamps only where safe and only on return side soft lines if you must isolate a section. Don't clamp high-pressure plastic lines. Accuracy is serviceable for diagnostics. This is not a lab instrument. Expect small variance at the extremes of the 0 to 140 PSI scale. For most gasoline systems that sit around 40 to 60 PSI, it's fine. If you work on vehicles that need very tight tolerance or you write reports, cross-check with the known reference gauge. Limits are clear. It's not for modern diesel common rail systems that run in the tens of thousands of PSI. It's also not the right tool for direct injection peak pressure. At best, you can check low side supply on some GDI cars if the fittings match. If your vehicle has a sealed rail with no service port, you may need an inline T that isn't in this box. What I like is the quick connect convenience, the readable face, and enough adapters to cover typical gasoline rails. The carry case makes it grab and go for driveway work. What I don't love is the generic thread quality on a couple adapters. Thread them by hand first to avoid cross-threading. The bleed valve knurling could be grippier with gloves. The hose odor is noticeable when new. It fades after a few uses. If you're a DIYer chasing hard starts, random stalls, rich or lean codes, or you just installed a new pump and want to verify pressure, this kit earns its keep. It gives you answers fast without guessing at sensors. If you're a pro doing volume work, you may want to gauge with a tighter spec, a metal case, and more OEM-specific Ts. Bottom line, for gasoline engines with accessible service ports, this LAINKEEN Quick Connect Kit is a practical, budget-friendly way to test supply pressure and leak down. It won't solve every platform, and it won't touch diesel rails, but for everyday diagnostics, it's a solid tool to have on the bench. If this helped, subscribe and hit like so I can keep making honest tool reviews.